Alright guys, this is Ren. The thing we're going to be working on today, of course we're working on the building. I already got the hardboard already cut out. I got my layout on what I want to do with it. I'm also going to be working on 2 projects at the same time, actually 3 projects. I've been working on my army itself, and also we'll be doing the Carnifex. So still need to complete that. I haven't even done any work on the Carnifex because I want to, videotape it for you, or video it and send it off to you guys. So right now I'm working on a water tower. So that's the next thing I'm doing right now. Right now I'm just basically drawing out what I want to do with it and stuff. So let's get to work on it. I'll show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Okay, this is just a normal piece of cardboard I found. It was very, very thin, very, very flexible. It comes normally as in packaging. I saw it at work because last night I was going to get to work on the water tower, and because I'm going to start working on my factory that's going to go right next to my building. And my first idea was to get a regular paint can, lid, and then rip off this, whatever, and then put like a funnel top or whatever, or dome shape, hey, makes like a perfect water tower, put it on a little platform, and there you go, you got it. But when I put my Imperial Guard next to him, wow, that's a really small, water tower, I was like, hey man, what else am I going to use? I can use a water bottle, and cut the water bottle and, do that. I have my water bottle somewhere. I had one. No, it's not important. But, oops, poor little guy. So, I found this, and I was at work, and I wrapped it around, like so. I go, wow, I can control the diameter of this thing. That's a good plus. Number 2, I can actually go a little bit higher than what I wanted. So, right here I put a dot to where I think I wanted him to be. Put it down and measured it, measuring ruler from there to there, and put dots all the way across the board. So all I'm going to do now is just lay, my ruler across here and draw the straight line, cut it with scissors, and now I got my setup. There we go. Now we got them in 2 pieces that I want. You don't have to worry about that it doesn't lay flat or whatever, because of course, you're going to either have a, see here, it's going to lay flat. This is where you cut, and that's what I want. There it is. This will be the base of my, my base of my water tower like this. Okay, now I got it cut out, and then right here I put the line. You probably wondering how I did that. I kind of spun it around, did this like this. See where I'm going to put the hot glue at. How big a diameter do I want this water tower? Put my guy next to it again and go, yeah, looks realistic now. About the size of a water tower. Okay, now I got my water tower on top of its base on what I want, as you can see here without moving this. He's got clearance there. Of course, he can be fighting there. He's got clearance there, and clearance on the other side. Here I just drew a rough draft of, the circle, so I just drop it whenever I want and then, adjust it later. But this is made out of foam core, of course. This is just that regular cardboard that I found. And glue gun ready to go. So now we're going to start with the battle damage. We want to get the battle damage in here first, because then I'm going to start to detail on the actual water tower itself before I even begin the legs. Okay, now that we got our battle damaged water tower, we got bullet holes, random bullet holes, and then blam, got nailed. I left some of the cardboard on the inside, which I'm going to actually bend out more this way, like that. Gives you the effect that the inside, like the outside is made of wood, and then the inside has some kind of coating, which that's what it was, and that's what you're seeing. It's finally splitting apart as whatever it was flew right through this, and blam, opened it up. There we go. Very sturdy. All I did was I tacked it little by little all the way around with hot glue. Did more here because it was a little bit awesome. It wouldn't set, but there we go. Got random bolt holes. And all this is going to be hidden because you're going to have like dust part or the dirt, kind of built up here where, it's been sitting, the building's been sitting forever. So that's why I don't really worry about neatness during this stage. So, but as you can see, it's got clearance all the way around. Mostly where it could be, but it's got clearance all the way around. All even amount. Okay, now I got my popsicle sticks and I cut off the ends and sanded them down, make them look like wooden planks. Where these are going to go right here. Okay? Actually, they're going to go down a little bit lower because you want the top of this flush with the top of here. So that way you can clean up these baselines and actually tie in the whole entire model. See? Got the popsicle sticks done all the way around. There you go. Looks pretty damn good. There you go. Guy's got its fighting platform all the way around. Give you a scale of what it looks like. It's going to stand about that high. So to him, it's about that high. To the building, that's basically what it is. They're normally about 2 stories, just shy of the 2nd story. Well, here I have this old onion bag. And I was always wondering, well, I'll hold on to it because you never know, I might need it. Well, how about this? Cut it down and lay it on there as a floor. Like give it some texture. Put some white glue on it, a little bit of spackle, and this will come down. And then put your dirt or whatever you want, terrain on it. And this will blend right in after it's painted and the whole 9 yards. This will be flush to the ground, almost like a grid. Let's try that. Alright guys, this is what we have. And of course I had to paint it because if I forget to do this, by the time I find a top or build the top on it, we'd be pretty much screwed. So I sprayed it down because you can actually spray down foam core when it has the paper up on it. And there's a lot of hot glue on it anyway, so as long as you keep your distance, you're fine. As you can see, now it's got texture on the floor. It's got its wood basing all the way around. This building is pretty much secured. Very much secured. Inside's all painted up. Okay, let's put the guy on it for scale. This is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty damn awesome. And the railings are not even on it yet. We're going to do railing work. We're going to do all kinds of stuff for this. But there he is. And of course with the floor, we're going to do, there's going to be, what do you call it, spackle and everything. We're going to do work here and stuff like that. So, oops, too much light. So there we go. Also, on here, and I'll probably be doing this, actually I am going to be doing more work. There's going to be rings that go all the way around here because in water towers there's rings that hold on to the wood that keep it from busting from the weight of the water. So we'll be doing that, putting the top on that, of course the railings, and then underneath we'll move on to the beaming. I have this piece I found. I don't even know what it goes to, but that's going to be my water spout setup right here. It's going to have a tube that comes down, and then we'll start working on the legs, and then that will complete this project here. And then we'll move on to the next, and as we're doing that, I'll be working on the floor still on this and getting this ready to go. As you can see, I've already got equipment all the way around it where I'm going to start working on it. So I got 2 projects going at once, but they both will be completed. This one is only on hold because I'm waiting for another foam. It's a wire foam cutter this time because I have a hot knife cutter. I need a foam cutter, and I also need the right paints. So I got other things going right now. So once I get that rolling, I'll shoot over to Michael's and get the paint that I need, or house paint, water it down, and begin painting this bad boy. Also, I think I'm going to do the same flooring on here too. So I think I'll be doing that tonight. Talk to you guys soon. This is Ren.